Hello, my friends, and welcome. It is time to wake up and Barca. Sevilla, Barcelona 1-1 draw. We're going to be doing a match review today. We'll be going over the stats. We'll give a little overview of what we saw, and of course, we'll be doing the good, the bad, and the Barca on today's episode of Wake Up in Barca. For those of you that are unfamiliar, here's what that looks like. The good, the bad, and the Barca. We talk a little overview, but we specifically talk about what was good about the match, what was bad about the match, and what was Barca. And what was Barca can be anything that is true to the Barcelona DNA. Sometimes it's a runner-up for the mustache man of the match. Sometimes it's something a little bit obscure, a little bit abstract, but it's always something Barcelona-worthy. And then, of course, the mustache man of the match, pretty self-explanatory. It's whoever the man of the match is for those results. So today we're going to be talking about Sevilla and Barcelona, and we'll be getting to that in just one moment here. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe so you can be part of the conversation with Kool-Ace from around the world as we have a little bit of caffeine, wake up, and start our day catching up on all the Barcelona news. And as I said, today is going to be a match review for Sevilla versus Barcelona. Pretty exciting match. If you were here for the live watch along, you know that this one had a lot of physicality. There was that red card to Jules Koundé for throwing the ball in Jordi Alba's face. It was pretty wild. I'm not sure what was going on in Jules Koundé's head. Maybe he was just having a bad day. But Jordi Alba playing some of the dark arts there, the crafty veteran, giving him a shoulder bump, and then Koundé just threw the ball in his face. It was kind of weird. Anyway, but prior to that, Papu Gomez scored. Sevilla had a clever corner kick. Poor marking from Barcelona, yes. Did we fall asleep? Yes, but it was a clever corner kick. Backdoor run, crossed on the ground. Papu Gomez slides it inside netting. I heard people immediately giving Ter Stegen some slack for that. He had 4 or 5 bodies in front of him. That's tough to see, and good placement. Good finish overall from Papu Gomez. And that was against the run of play, too. Barcelona were dominating possession, keeping the ball in the attacking midfield. Really, everything going well, going the Barcelona way, and then that goal snuck in, really put us off tilt for a few minutes, but then we were able to recover, and then Ronald Araujo answers the bell, scores from a corner kick, and started my prediction turning towards accurate, but then Gavi kind of ruined that for me by not putting in his header, which he did miss. It was after the red card. We're playing against a 10-man Sevilla at this point. Crossed in. Gavi could have headed it in on goal, but he just couldn't bring it down and on frame. So it remains at 1-1, and then shortly thereafter, like 3 minutes after, Dembele off the post. So we were this close. A quarter of an inch, Charlie, and it would have been in. So we were very close to getting the 2-1 win that I predicted. If we take a look at some of the stats, 23 shots on target. That's incredible, 23 shots in total. That's incredible, but only 7 on target. That's got to be better. Even with 7 shots, only putting 1 in the back of the net, that's not good either. So we got to improve the shooting accuracy. Possession, 59% possession away from home. I'll take that. 491 passes. A little bit less than what we saw in the previous couple matches, but still above average for most teams, so I'll take that. 85% passing accuracy. It's good, not great. I want that up around 89, 90%. That's what I'd like to see there. 13 fouls. I don't mind that. It's showing that we're physical. It's showing that we're in it. We're having some grit while we're playing out there. 3 yellow cards. Gavi and Busi both picking up yellows, which means they are going to be suspended for the next match. It's against Mallorca. I know there's no easy matches this year, but if we're going to have them out for a couple, it might as well be that. Plus, that match is not until January 2nd, so maybe we get Pedri, maybe we get Ansu back. We'll see what we got there. What else? 9 corners for Barcelona, including that one that Araujo scored, so very exciting stuff. Overall, like I said, Barcelona dominated this match. This was very true to Barcelona's identity. It was high pressure. It was winning the ball back in the midfield. I loved everything that I saw. Momentary lapse on the corner kick there, leading to the 1-1. So overall, I know we were hoping for 3 points. You could argue we should have gotten 3 points, but if you offered a draw, a point away from home, with the way things have been going this season, if you offered me that before the match started, I'd take it. And I think most Kool-Ace would feel the same way. All right, my friends, Sevilla won, Barcelona won. It is time to talk about the good, the bad, and the Barca. As we always do here, the good is something good from the match, the bad is something bad from the match, the Barca is something very Barcelona. Could be a player, could be something abstract, but it's something very Barcelona from the match, and then the mustache, man of the match. So let's go ahead and start out with the good. Barcelona have struggled to score from open play, and we know that. But what they've maybe struggled with more is scoring off of corner kicks. So for the second match in a row, the fact that we have been able to score off of a corner kick, I'm saying that the good news is that Barcelona can score off of corner kicks. Hukla in the last match, and then Araujo in this one against Sevilla. This one was a big goal right before halftime to tie things up, ended up being the only goal of the match. We'll take it. But what is good about this match is that Barcelona, and Xavi in particular, have figured out, seemingly, how to get goals from corners. So praise be that we now have that option, because I was tired of watching match after match get 7, 8, 9, 10 corners and not even come close to scoring. So very happy to see that we are now a threat on set pieces. So good is that we are scoring off of corner kicks. Now, speaking of scoring and our struggles, I pointed this out in the overview. We had 20-something shots, but only 7 on target. I think it was 23 shots, 7 on target. Not good enough. I appreciate the number of shots. The quantity is great, but we have to get more on target, and we have to get more past the keeper. So what was bad was our shooting accuracy overall. And even late in the match, last 10 minutes, we have Luke de Jong on there. I know that we have low expectations, but if we're not going to get crosses in for him to have an opportunity to get a header on frame, what are we putting him out there for? So the shooting accuracy, getting more on target, getting more past the keeper, and even you could throw in our crosses need to be more accurate there. Accuracy was bad on this one. Needs to be improved. But I'm liking everything that I'm seeing outside of that, which is why what was very Barca about this match was Xavi's tactics. He got it right, folks. You gotta say he got it right. From kickoff, high pressure, winning the ball back in the midfield. And the way that he did that was by giving Busquets a little extra coverage. What he's doing with Alba right now, instead of keeping him all the way out wide on the wing, he's leaving that space for Abde. He's having Jordi Alba pinch in a little bit more into the midfield and help cover Busquets, so that when Barcelona do lose the ball, it's not Busquets going sideline to sideline trying to win it back. He's got Araujo on one side, he's got Jordi Alba on the other. The center backs are pinching up alongside Busquets, so we're keeping that defensive line and we're winning the ball back in midfield. Outside of that, we had opportunities. We just didn't put them in the back of the net. So Xavi set us up right. He got the tactics right. We looked like Barcelona. I was happy with everything that I saw. The goals will come, my friends. We'll get ourselves a proper number 9, and the goals will come. So Xavi and his tactics against Sevilla are very Barca for this match. Now, that leaves us with the man of the match. It's going to be pretty obvious. The goal scorer, the defensive rock in the back. He's been consistent all season long, and he's getting some big goals for us now. Ronald Araujo, the mustache man of the match. Congratulations, sir. Your first of the year. Like I said, he has been our best defender, our most consistent defender all season long, and getting that goal to level it before halftime was huge. Absolutely huge. Sorry, I just saw in the chat there what Levi said, man of the match to Koundé. He helped, but not really. Sevilla going down to 10 men didn't actually do anything for us. If anything, it made them kind of go into more of a bunker defense. So that's it right there, folks. The good was the fact that we are scoring off of corner kicks. The bad is our accuracy overall. We got to get more of those shots on target and more of those shots past the keeper. The Barca was Xavi and his tactics. He got it spot on for this one, traveling to Sevilla. And the mustache man of the match, not just for the goal, but for his defensive efforts throughout, Ronald Araujo. So let me get your thoughts, friends. If you're watching this live, I'll turn to the chat. We'll get caught up on the conversation. If you're watching this on replay, let me know down in the comments what you thought of the match. So to wrap up the match review, I want to just jump over to our starting 11 and substitutes. Overall, like I said, we already gave Araujo the mustache man of the match. Other notable performances, Busquets, again, I gotta say it every match, he is outperforming my expectations. Some of that is Xavi getting the tactics right. As soon as Xavi came in, he said right off the bat, this is not a quote, but he said something along the lines of the fact, just kind of calling out that Busquets has been left out to dry tactically. He's been left in the midfield, covering sideline to sideline, and he's not capable of doing that at this point in his career. So Xavi comes in, fixes that. Happy to see Busquets playing well. Frankie de Jong also played well. He and Gavi, several times in this match, were able to get the ball in the defensive side of the midfield, turn and run through Sevilla's defense to create some counterattack opportunities. I haven't seen Barcelona have quick end-to-end counterattacks in years. So the fact that we have Gavi and de Jong in there looking to create those chances, love to see it. Hukla was good. He is a Barcelona number 9. He plays the role very well, but he needs more time to develop. We're seeing that. His touch needs a little bit of work, his finishing needs a little bit of work, but he is one for the future, 100%. I'm glad that he's getting some time. I'm glad that he's getting this experience. Speaking of youngsters, Abde also played well. He needs to pick his head up. Thrawn mentioned it earlier in the chat. I was talking about it during the live match. Abde can beat the defenders, but then it's the decision making. It's the composure. You got to get your head up. You got to find the next player. Defensively, I really don't have any complaints. Eric Garcia, I typically have something to say about him, but he was solid as well. Everybody played their role. Everybody did what was asked of them. Yes, a little slip up on the corner, but it was a clever set piece. You got to give it to him. Langley coming off the bench. I know we got some Langley haters in here, but Langley has been solid this year. Hasn't gotten a lot of playing time. He had a couple of starts in Champions League. I think maybe one start in La Liga. I would love to see Araujo and Langley get a chance to be a center back pairing once we have everybody healthy. I know we got to get Dest back so Araujo can get out of that right back position, but that's what we're looking for. Nico came off the bench, didn't make a huge difference. He's showing that he is ready to step up and be part of this Barcelona team, and so I definitely appreciate that, but nothing outstanding from him coming off the bench in this one. Luke de Jong didn't get any chances. Once he came onto the pitch, Sevilla were in that bunker defense. We were not timing our runs into the box properly to get on the end of any potential crosses, and we weren't getting enough crosses in. So kind of a null factor from Luke de Jong there. Overall, I don't have any huge complaints. I think we played well. I think we dominated the match. I think that we are starting to right the ship in the direction that we want. So Xavi is getting us turned around, moving upwards in the La Liga table, which of course is where Barcelona want to be. So that is the match overview, the good, the bad, and the Barca from Sevilla 1, Barcelona 1. Again, let me know your thoughts on what happened, what you saw there. If I got anything wrong, let me know. You know that we're going to be here live for all the matches. You know we're here live for Wake Up in Barca every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The community continues to grow. The channel continues to grow, and it's because of the support of you all. So I love you all very much. I appreciate you tuning in for the Sevilla-Barcelona match review, the good, the bad, and the Barca. Again, let me know your thoughts if you're watching this on replay. And that's going to do it for today, friends. So I will see you next time on the Undefeated channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and taking a ride. Love y'all. Mwah.